Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be creating the no recoil Fennec 45 class setup. This class setup is an absolute must try. As you see here, we are on this website and it is called sim.gg. You can check stats, TTK, compare and contrast between different weapons in the game. It's a very resourceful website, and no, I'm not sponsored by them at all. They didn't pay me to say this. I just genuinely think that this website is super handy, especially if you love stats. So this just makes my job as a YouTuber a lot easier, because we have data that was literally ripped from the game itself onto this beautiful website. So there's no guessing games involved. Everything is as accurate as it could possibly be. And the best part is you can actually build your class setup on this website and see what it actually does to the stats. So for today's video, I figured, you know what, let's experiment and try to make a no recoil Fennec class setup that doesn't really butcher the attachment's ADS. I went with the 𝗫𝗠 𝗫𝗔𝗠, okay, for the muzzle, and for the laser I went the VLK laser 7mW. And for the stock, I went with the 𝗬𝗓𝗧𝗪 stock. And for my magazine, you know, it's the Fennec, dude. It's a high fire rate weapon. I want to have as much ammo as possible to take on multiple enemies at a time. And plus, it is best used at close range anyway. So the closer you are to your enemies, the likelier there's going to be another one there. So you got to be ready at all times. And then with the grip, I went with the Fennec stippled grip. So for the muzzle, I went with the 𝗫𝗠 𝗫𝗠. I was looking for an attachment that gave me the best horizontal and vertical recoil control without too many cons to it. So as you can see here, for example, the 𝗫𝗠 𝗫𝗠 versus good example right here, the Black Kite reduces our ADS by 114 milliseconds, and this doesn't give us that great of a recoil control. If my goal is to control the recoil on a crazy gun like the Fennec, then I'm not going to use this. I would much rather use the 𝗫𝗠 𝗫𝗠 because this gives us a pretty decent amount of recoil control, both horizontal and vertical, without butchering our ADS time. That's pretty much like what I've done here. I've just went through every single attachment, and then down here in the weapon stats, you can see the changes reflected. So let's go back to the one that I just created, and as you see here, our ADS time is only slower at 255 milliseconds versus the 200 stock ADS, which is in reality not really that bad. But you know, this is as best that I could get it while still, you know, covering the goal of, you know, being able to control that recoil. Now we do get nice sprint to fire, nice tactical sprint to fire, but here's the star of the show right here. This is the vertical and horizontal recoil control stats. So when it's below 1, that's actually better. That's why it's in green. Now over here, you may notice that my tactical, sprint, forward, and strafe, they're all red. But if you look at the actual values themselves, this isn't really that big of a deal here. I got my accomplishment here while not really butchering the ADS too much, because then, you know, when you do play around with this website and check out the different attachments that are available, you do start to realize, and when you're comparing and contrasting, which attachments are actually kind of useless and which attachments actually do hurt you in the long run. So now I kind of want to scroll down here to the stat comparison. So the Fennec 45-2, this is our base with no attachments. So as you can see here, we've added 45 rounds to the ammo, and then our reload time is slightly slower. Like I said, this isn't really that big of a deal here. I mean, it would be concerning if this was like 4 or 5 seconds or something like that. Empty reload time actually went a little bit faster at 2 seconds. And then our ADS, of course, this is what we discussed. It is worse by 50 milliseconds, but you know, just to mitigate this, just pre-aim around corners, pre-aim before you think there's going to be an opponent there. You know, this is just basic Call of Duty stuff right here. And then sprint to fire time did get improved as well as that tactical sprint to fire. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys. Also this right here, lastly, our recoil control definitely controlled here. So that's about it as far as the changes on this Fennec 45 class setup. And I just wanted to show you guys this cool website. Let me know down below in the comments if you want me to update other class setups using this website. There's nothing better than using actual data from the game and using it to your advantage. Let's go ahead and talk about our tuning now. All right, so I showed you guys the attachments. Now let's get into the tuning. For the 𝗫𝗠 𝗫𝗠, this is what I have. I got 0.52 towards that aim down sight speed and 0.28 towards aiming idle stability. Now, I couldn't really, you know, touch upon the corner of that aim down sight speed stat, as you can see here. This is about as far as it goes, because, you know, going all the way down here doesn't really do anything for you. When you max it out towards this aim down sight speed, as you saw, it actually made it worse. So that's why I had it just about like right here in this area, because that's about as best as we could get it. And also when it comes to the aiming, idle stability, and gun kick control, I kind of wanted just the best of both worlds for recoil and accuracy. That's why I have it at 0.28 towards aiming, idle stability. Now, if I were to go all the way to gun kick control, you know, you could do this if you want to, but that's not my preference. You know, like I said, you can build this however you want, but my personal preference is to have just a little bit of accuracy here at 0.30. Now for the Fennec stippled grip, for my tuning, I went with 0.23 towards aim down sight speed and 0.25 towards aiming idle stability. While I could favor more of the handling here, I just don't want to run that risk of, you know, having worse recoil or worse accuracy, because we're talking about the Fennec 45 here. It's pretty easy to lose control if you have the wrong attachments and wrong tuning. All right, and last but not least, we have the Agile Assault 7 stock. Remember, the other two attachments, the magazine and the laser, they are not tunable. So for here, I went with 1.16 towards aim walking steadiness and 0.70 towards aiming idle stability. Again, this is actually really interesting here. So as you can see, when I go this way, it actually jumps from 0.22 to this 0.74 like fairly quickly. It's actually pretty insane. So that's why I wanted it to at least be like right here, because the further we go in, it actually reduces our mobility. I don't know if you guys caught that. So I'm going to go in again, watch that mobility right there. If I continue to go further, it reduces the mobility. So this is the way that I can optimize it as much as I possibly can. Check out that website, link down below in the description. Mess around with it, and then maybe you can give me your best class setups as well as the tuning, and then I'll maybe feature it in a future video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on noties. As for the rest of you guys, I'm gonna try out this class setup in a gameplay. It's my first gameplay trying it out, and yeah, we'll see what the initial reactions are. All right, I'm really excited to see how this class setup turns out. Mind you, this is my first time trying it, so yeah, this is a pretty unique video where I make what I believe to be the best class setup in conjunction with what the stats tell us on the sim.gg website. So this is definitely going to be a very interesting video, and this is definitely a class setup I would not have come up with on my own for sure. Hold on, I hear somebody right here. Let's go. Not too much recoil control. You guys are following the stats of the Fennec, you know that the Fennec is best used in close quarter combat situations. I do hear some footsteps below me. Nice. Someone's still on that hard point. Alright, teammate, you go down there first. This is a tactic I like to use called baiting. See what happens to teammate first. Alright, he died. Clean up the mess. Let's call that UAV. Let's get some information here. Watching my back in case. Actually, I am gonna pursue this. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Gotta beat the enemy to where they think you'll be. Uh-oh. Here they come. Here they come. There's another one. There's another one. And I'll close this door too. Actually gonna go out here real quick. Pop this daddy real quick. I'm right here, buddy. Yeah! Oh my goodness, man. Dead Silence definitely came in the clutch right there. Alright, now we got our chopper. Nice! We just caught somebody running down the middle of the map right here. Super lucky. Oh! Right here. Woo! Did a little doosey-doo, rosy-posy. Again, that Dead Silence just made me so much quicker there. Actually, I forgot I'm using resupply, so that actually was a recommendation from one of you guys to use resupply. I'm actually gonna put Claymore here. So essentially what I've done here in this building is created multitudes of traps. That's what I did right there with those Claymores. That way I know both ends of the building are protected. So I'm actually gonna reposition the Claymore here so that it potentially triggers somebody coming up those stairs, so I'm ready. See someone down mid. Oh, guy with the riot shield. Right behind me. Watching these lines of sight here. Notice how I go back and forth between points of entry. Looking down long lines of sight as well. There it is. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, this makes things a lot easier now. Oh, contact getting dry again. This might be risky. Now I'm gonna play just a little tiny bit more aggressive here. This is a bad time right now for my contacts to be super dry. Nice. Oh, Claymore. That's exactly what I mean here. So now I can see why resupply would be help both below. I'm gonna pop this Daddy. Got another one coming. There it is. More down below. I'm actually gonna double whammy this. Hopefully my Claymore triggers. Come on, give me that trigger. Oh my goodness, dude. Shout out to teammates for those constant UAVs, man. Dude, the recoil on this class is pretty good. I like it a lot. Oh, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. I don't know what it is, man, about these colors, but sometimes these dudes just blend in with the walls. But yeah, so far so good. Like, I really do like this class setup. It's pretty smooth. Nice one. That is where the Fennec is strongest. Hold up. There's another one here. Hey, Claymore popped off once again. Let's go. So this is where we were most successful. That nearly got me there. I'm going to be anticipating the enemies to keep coming up here. There you go. I mean, some of you may not agree with this kind of playstyle, but hey, man, it gets the job done. It may not be flashy, but hey, it works for me. So far, so good. All right, let's actually switch sides here. Let's get to the hard point. Nice one, teammate. See if we can make this comeback. All right, this advanced UAV should seal us the deal here. Here they come. Man, as much as I'd love to get out there and get involved, definitely need to take care of the hard point first. Good stuff, teammates. Let's watch this door right here. Nice job, teammate. Okay, we're waiting. Okay, I'm actually gonna head to the next hard point here. Oh, that was close. Oh no. Oh man, that was so crucial. No way! I can't believe I hit that shot right there. Oh my goodness. Alright, place that Claymore here. Let's hold down the hard point. Alright, here they come. Here they come. Alright, come on. 17 more seconds left. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta jump on that ASAP. Oh my gosh, this is... See him out the window. Did my Claymore just get another kill? Let's go, baby. I'm so scared right now. He doesn't see me.
EA.
Wow, what a comeback, guys. We got 54 kills here with our Fennec 45 class setup.